How's it going, everyone? I'm MyTyme and this is MyTyme Plays, and today I'm looking at Digimon. Now, I remember Digimon from my childhood. It was I kind of like watched the beginning of Digimon, and then it obviously carried on, and I kind of faded away from this kind of, should we say, the animated series. I never got involved with like the card collecting side of it and that. Not like I did with Pokemon when I was younger, because Pokemon came before Digimon and was kind of a bigger thing, but I enjoyed watching it. I thought it was quite cool. And to be honest with you, Digimon games up until now I've never really been interested in. I did play some of the Pokemon games. I haven't played them recently. I'm looking forward to Pokemon Go. Definitely going to give that a try. But with this game, it's one of a number of games I've started recently. And as you can see here, I'm level 13, so I haven't just started the game. I'm not very far into it, but I thought, let me play, like all my games, try and play a little bit, see how I like it, and then bring it to you guys if it's something that I enjoy. And what I like about this game is it's been very easy to play and very easy to pick up. And I've just been doing little bits here and there in between my other games. Now, those of you that are like subscribers or follow me will know that I do I do spend most of my time playing WWE Supercard, NHL Supercard, and my NBA. So as a result, to find games in between, I tend to only play them in bits and bobs, and there's a backlog of games that I'm kind of only just about getting into. But let's go and have a look at the basics here with Digimon. So I've done all these levels. We're just going to scroll through to the next level, and you can see here I'm on level 8 of it now. What's cool is you can see there's 3 stages so far on all these levels. The tick means you've got the special reward at the end. All these little packages mean there's a special reward when you complete each level. Now, there are events as well. There's an event here that I can't get into because I'm not level 34. An event down here which I can try, but I've done the first round here. I get completely utterly ruined. And same on easy. I can't even get through the easy part here in these battles. But surprisingly, that's actually really good, because the game at the moment isn't so easy that you can just pick it up, go and do everything. You actually have to work to improve your characters to give you a chance to do even the events or anything. Now, let's have a little look at the screen. Now, I'm in the top on your screen left hand side corner. So all you're missing is my level, which is level 13, part of my XP bar, and where it says my name, which is MyTyme. You can see the rest of the screen, so it shouldn't be too bad. Up here in the right is your energy. So I have 31 out of 31 energies to spend. When you fill your XP bar and you level up, you then refresh your energy. Up in this top right here is Digimon currency, which you use to spend to buy stuff in game. You can, all this has been won so far. You can obviously use money from your Google Play, from your iTunes, from your credit cards, whatever, to top it up and purchase in-game items and Digimon. And here in the middle, 3,841 are Digibytes, and they're basically what are used to level up your Digimon. So I'm going to come out of the event screen. I'm going to click on the eggs here at the bottom, and as you can see, this shows you what you can get at the moment for in terms of Digimon. So here, it's gold eggs, got a currency in the middle. It tells you that you've got a chance to get a 5-star to a 10-star rarity for 300 Digicoins. If you purchase 1,500, you get one free. We move across onto the super ticket. Same thing, I've got 4 super tickets. You can get those through playing, they're rewards. You can get them in stages, etc. I'm saving up to get 5, so I get the extra free one. And these are friend points. Now, I have used the 1,000 friend points to open Digimon 1 to 7-star. So I'm just saving up the friend points and open again. So I can't do these at the moment. I might be able to get a green super ticket if we're lucky in this video, because I'll play for a little bit, but we will see. So you got your Digimon, Digi-Eggs, which is where you collect your Digimons from, should we say, coins, friend points, and purchases in the game if you want to actually use money to purchase them. And you can also get Digimon from playing the game, which we'll come to in a moment. On here, if we click, this brings up your team, your upgrades, your sell, your collection, and your items. So team is you can pick your teams. They give you a number of teams. You can scroll through team 1, 2, and 3. Now, depending on what level you're on, you might make certain teams up. So one team will be good for one thing, another team will be good for another. At the minute, I've only got one team. I'm using it everywhere. As you can see, it tells you your basic team composition. So it tells you HP and your defense, and then you have 5 different categories. Red is, I believe, dragon. Blue is night. Green is nature. Purple dark. And yellow is light. So depending who you use and against your opponent, they have either weaknesses or strengths. So in the order, the Legion red is strong against the green nature. Green nature is strong against the blue Legion. Blue Legion is strong against the red dragon. Sorry, what did I say to begin with? Did I say red dragon? Not sure. Blue knight, red dragon, green nature. Okay, so it goes like so: red beats green, green beats blue, blue beats red, in that cycle. So they're strong against one, weak against the other, and it's exactly the same with light and dark. If you use a light against a dark, you will get the bonus there. They interact with each other, but against these three, it's just normal attacks. And support is basically healing in this game. So we'll come back out of here. You have upgrade, which shows you the current ones you got. I've got 22 out of 30. You can increase your, should we say, your digi space, or your hard drive as it's called, by purchasing more space through the shop, but I haven't bothered about it so far. The exclamation marks are ones that I have recently either acquired or something has happened to, and because I've only just put this game onto here from my phone, it's showing everything as being new. So if you click on one of these, for example here I've got Telmon, and you click back off, the exclamation mark goes. But we'll go here, as you can see, clicks away, come to the top just for the moment. Level 1 for this monochrome means that it hasn't been leveled up. Okay, 1 out of level 10. So if I then click on over here and come to my Leomon, 13 out of 40. So that means that I have leveled him up. I've used Digimon that I've acquired and don't want, sacrificed them into him using Digifuse here, and he is increased. So for example, if you click on tap, you can pick up to 5 at a go to put in, and it will tell you how many digibytes it's going to cost you. 5,200 at the moment to do this. I've only got 3,800, so I can't level him up with these 4 Digimon. The higher the level, or the greater the rarity, the more experience it's going to get. So let's click back and I can show you. As you can see, these are level 1s and they're 1 star. So as you can see, 53 out of 87. 87 been, the grayed out is the max stats once you level it up all the way to level 10. Limit break means that you can get a duplicate of that Digimon once he's leveled out, and you can limit break him to give you the chance to increase his levels further and then take his overall stats further. If we come to this Leomon, for example, it's 4 star, so as a result it goes up to level 40. Now I don't have any 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10 star Digimon at the moment, but so far the maximum level is in line with the star, and this rarity is Queen. So obviously overall, as you can see, this Leomon can get up to 273 attack, 226 HP from my team, whereas say a 1 star a monochrome will only get to 87 and 108. So you level up your Digimon and you pick 5 of them to be in your team. Now Digifuse to level them up, Digivolve is to evolve them. So if you click on Digivolve, it will show you which Digimon you can potentially make from Leomon. So I can get a Grapuliomon or, well, another Leomon. But if, as you see here, there are red and green stats. Now the red stats indicate that if you Digivolve into that particular Digimon, that those stats will be weaker than current, and the green stats show that they'll be stronger. Now you can click on the image and click again, or hold for a second, just not click, so it's different to your phone. You hold it for a second and it will bring up the details. So you can see it's a 3-star Digimon, tells you everything you need to know, tells you your main skill, tells you your leader skill, and tells you a bit of the profile. And if we click on my Leomon, you can see overall that Leomon is technically a slightly stronger Digimon. So would you want to swap him for this? That's up to you. Now, to Digivolve, you have to meet the requirements in here. So the requirements are a level 8 dragon type Digimon, and as you can see I have one here in the form of Agumon, isn't it? Agumon, that's it. And if we come back, I need 2 level 3 knights at the moment. So you have to use a little bit of tactics here, because depending on what you want to do and who you want to use, you have to make some of your Digimon that you're going to sacrifice up to certain levels. So it's not just a case of getting a duplicate Leomon to change him into something else. You have to make all these 3 requirements first of all. So that is 1, in this case, level 8 minimum dragon or red Digimon, and 2 minimums 3+, so you say 2 level 3. Now I could use this I can't remember what he's called, Warmon I think it is now, but Star means he's in my team, so I'd have to remove him from my team to be able to use him in this example. And on top of that, you need these I think they're capacitors actually, which I'll come to in a moment. So that's your idea. So you level up, you have to make your Leomon up to level 40. It has to be max level before you can digivolve him. Then you need to meet the requirements. And on top of that, if we click back on here, you have to come all the way down to the bottom to items, and you have to have enough of these capacitors. So as you can see, depending on the Digimon you are using, you've got nature, dragon, knight, and I've got dark at the moment. So you need so many of these, and you collect them just by playing the game. So that's the basics of it. You can sell, you can show your collection, upgrade team, all that good stuff is there. Let's go in, try and play a couple of games and show what's going on. We'll come to this round. So 7 energy is going to be used, round 5, and let's show the play. Now, these are the people I'm using at the moment. Click and go. You get to pick one person to come and assist you. Now, all these people haven't been on 7 days. You can then add friends, and by adding friends you get more bonus points, and by getting more bonus points it means you can get points quicker to being able to get new Digimon to add to your team. Just for the sake of it, I'm going to use Tom here, and this is the battle screen. Okay, what happens is you have 5 Digimon, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are my 5 Digimon, and you have the one up here with little friend sign, which is the Digimon that you have acquired from your friend, whether it's a friend in your friend list or a random person. The Digimon top left here, my little one, it's got a crown next to it, that's your leader. Okay, so if you click and hold on him, it will show you, oops, okay, what hold? He has these 2 skills. He has inflict some of the total damage received and medium increase in attack power of all allies. So if he's your leader, when you use Leomon and use his skill, you get these 2 things happen. If you click on anyone else, who's Tom, for example, it only shows you his action for using him, not his leader skill action as well. So at the moment you can't use any skills. What you do is you use these cards, you make combinations, and then depending on how many combinations you make and the sort of type, it starts to fill up the meters of each of your Digimon, and then it allows them to use a special attack. So if we come to Leomon, it says turns left. He's got 7 out of 7 turns before you can use his skill, and it tells you his skill inflicts damage and does medium increase attack power of all allies. Okay, if we come to Talmon, 7 out of 7 turns, and 7 out of 7 turns until you can use her skill, and or his skill. I don't actually know what it is. I'm going with her. Restores half of your HP. So, how do you attack? In this game, all these cards here are random, okay? They're not from your deck. It shows you the next cards that are going to be coming out, and what you have to do is you have to make combinations of 3. Now, you want to use 3 of the same colour to make a Digimon attack with its base attack. So, I'm going to use Leomon here. His attack is 166. So, if I were to get 3 red cards, so 1, 2, and say a third, he would then attack whichever Digimon I decide to click on, or it will just start with the one in the middle and works around. So say I'll just click over here, it will do 166 attack. Now, if I hold on to pick a Devimon, as you can see here, he's got 41 attack. So I have to use 3. So if I use a purple, and a purple, both my 2 purples will do damage 41 and 98 respectively, and now it starts a chain. Now the game will take 1 from your next each time a chain is completed, and it makes random chains for your Digimon to attack with. So the first chain is the important one, because it's the only one you have any control on. After that, the game just randomly goes through and picks whatever chains can be made. Now these cards down here are wild cards. They can be substituted for anything. The only difference to know about is you can get bonuses. You can do increased damage. So as you saw that my little one did 166 damage. If you get either 3 numbers the same in a colour, so say 1, 1, 1, or you get it in a run like 6, 7 and 8, or 5 here, the next card's going to be an 8. So once you pick a card, a new card drops down for you to choose. So if I go 6, 7, as you can see, I could use a wild card to make this as an 8, or I could use the natural 8. I used a natural 8, so the wild cards can be used to make other combos. Now, the first one you make, so 6, 7, 8 for example here, is the only one you actually have any control of. If you put it in order, or you do 3 numbers the same or the same colour, or do a run 6, 7, 8, you do a critical, so your Digimon will do more damage. Then it will start to go through the process of chaining combos and bringing more Digimon if their corresponding colours are used to make them attack as well. Now if you start off with the brown ones, these are heals. So I've got full health here shown by the green bar, 630. Putting through those will give me a heal. Now I don't use heals to begin with because they will add no damage to your Digimon. If you want to add damage to your Digimon, you start off with a combo first of all that gets them attacking. Then if a combo comes out, for example a heal combo, or in this case the nature, the green, because I don't have any green Digimon in here, with a 9 coming next, if that comes out, it will provide a small boost to any Digimon that are already attacking for you. But obviously it won't make any ones which aren't attacking attack. So for example, Tailmon isn't going to be using the first combo. So if I go 6, 7, 8 here and Leomon attacks, and then the computer decides to use the 3 nature cards, only my Leomon will get a attack boost. If I use say 5, 9 and the wild card for the nature first of all, nothing will happen. It will just be chain 1. Then if the computer decided to pick the Leomon or the 6, 7, 8 red dragon combo, then Leomon would do damage, but he's missing out on the boost from having the 3 green ones combined. Although he isn't green, once your Digimon's already attacking, they will get a boost from all further chains. So we'll go 6, 7, 8, we'll say critical here, and he'll do more than 166, so 200. Now the chain start, and as you can see, the 3 greens went, he's gone up to 220. Now Tailmon's in from the yellows. That was the support. You get plus 154 to your health. That was the end of the combos. You do your damage. Next time, you can see around the edge of all your Digimon, there's like a blue-ish bar. That's telling you how far up till you can use their skill. Once it's complete, they will glow, and that means you can use your Digimon skill. Now, if you use 3 wild cards together like this, it will make all your Digimon attack. So we use this, you see everyone will end up being able to attack with a critical, because that's basically the best move you can get. And there we go, smash. Easy kill of your Digimon. Go to round 2, same thing happens. It will refill all your Digimon and you play through. So you can see what's coming up next. So I know I'm going to use the 3 purples so I can get these 2 Digimon attacking. It will then start to chain through. I'm going to get 3 yellows as well, which means Tailmon will come in. These 2 will increase slightly, and attack 1 done. Attack number 2, you get 2 drop down, so I can't get an attack there. The only thing I can do is use the blue ones. Now if you're wondering, does it matter, does the value on the card make a difference to the attack? No, the value on the card is only relevant for making combos, and some of your Digimon have certain skills which change the value of the card, so they're only used for combos. If you use 1, 2, 3 or 6, 7, 8, it will not affect the damage done by the Digimon, okay? It only affects you being able to make that combo. So the base damage is clicked on here. As you can see, 166 for Leomon. If you click down here on Devimon, his is 98. Then depending whether it's a critical or not will depend if his attack increases. Now, if he is fighting against a Digimon which is of a nature that it is weak against, so for example here it's dragon, so if I use a blue, a night Digimon, so over here, so Wolfmon, he will be strong against him, but if I was using a green nature Digimon, he would be weak, so his damage wouldn't be. So say for example, Wolfmon says it's 153 base, his damage is actually going to be more because he's strong against it. If he was weak against it, so if it was a nature one here, it'd be less than 153. Okay, so we use our combo, the only combo we can have control of. It was good there because it used my wild card with the Knights, which meant that I got 2 Digimon to attack through it rather than just a Talmon. And we come through to the next round, so we're going to play this out quickly so we can't get any. Yes, we can. In fact, we're going to use the combo 6, 7, 8 here for the crits on these 2. Go through, the support will come out. That'll boost everyone. Doesn't heal me though, because I'm already at maximum heal, but if I wasn't, it would do. Up here it tells you how many turns till the Digimon attacks, so we can see that there's 2 turns until this tank one or whatever he's called attacks us. So the idea is to try and clear him out before he attacks. As you notice, all my Digimon here are now blue around the outside, and it kind of glows. That tells you that their special skill is ready. So what I'm going to do very quickly is wait till we get to the last level, round 4 or 5. It starts off as being 3 rounds. The last round is always a boss, and here we've got 1 egg and 0 cubes. As you go through and defeat people or Digimon, you get a chance to collect them, or I think it's pretty much the Digimon you collect that, or that you defeat, that you can collect. So they'll turn into a Digi Egg, and then at the end so at the moment I've got 1 Digimon to collect from this round, or from this battle. As you can see there, I just took some damage because he went down to 1 turn, and that meant he would attack next turn. It only did 1 damage to me though, so not going to worry about that too much. That's only because at the moment this is the kind of like a story thing, so this is quite easy because I have leveled up some of my Digimon, but when I go and try and do the events and that, I just get caned, so I have to come back into the story to that stage. Right, so what I can do is go 7, 8 and 9 here for the critical bonus, but I'm going to start double clicking on my Digimon and it will use their special abilities. So he gave a boost to all attacks, shown by, or if I click on here, it will show you inflicts a small amount of total damage received and small increase in defense of allies. You see the up hit shows you that there's been a positive boost. If I click on Leomon and do the same thing, he's going to increase the attack power of all allies. So we double click on him, he's going to attack and leader boost again. As you can see, shown by the up arrows were still there, but those up arrows show that there's been a boost to your team. Talmon will restore half your HP, no point using that. Half the damage received from green nature enemies, not a green nature enemy, so it doesn't really matter if I use that or not. Come across here, inflicts a small amount of the total damage received. Cool, we're going to use this one. And Devimon is exactly the same. Cool, we'll use Devimon. So we've managed to do quite a lot of damage to the boss without actually using any of the chains. Now we use the chains and he'll be finished off pretty easily. Oh, almost. Okay, and it'll be finished off now, so he won't attack us. 101 will be enough to finish it. Victory. There we go, we've got a cube at the end, so come to the end of the game. Battle results up here, bits which go up here towards spending, gives you a little tip and it shows you what you can collect. So got a Digi Egg, open up, and it's Yaxamon, one of the people that I was facing in that 2-star, and we get egg, which is got the box, the cube, which is going to be blue capacitor used for evolution purposes. Okay, I've got the opportunity to add friends. We'll just click no for now, it doesn't matter. Done. 7 energy we used. Bang. If you want to see what you can get, click on drop info. This shows you all the potential Digimon that you can get as rewards when playing this island. So with that said, that's the very basics of Digimon. It's pretty easy, pretty simple, it's actually quite fun. You come back to upgrade after, you can see the new ones that I got in here. So where are they? Oh, way up, they are green. So I got you. No, I didn't get Tortamon, did I? Yeah, I got one of these. I got one of these Yaxamon, and so he's in here now. Obviously, they've still got the exclamation marks because I've just loaded this on here and haven't clicked on them all. The only other differences, things that I can tell you about these discs. These are experience discs, so bronze obviously not going to be as good as a gold dragon. Now, if you use a dragon Digimon or a dragon floppy disk to evolve your dragon as your base Digimon you want to evolve, then you'll get a greater XP. So if you're evolving, for example, this Leomon, I will get slightly more XP using dragon type Digimon as opposed to using night, nature, holy or dark. So you do get a bonus by using the corresponding race of your Digimon if you actually digifuse them. So might sound quite complicated. I've only just started playing it. It's pretty simple. It doesn't take much time. Energy, you can see, I think it's every 2 minutes you get new energy. It doesn't take too long. Every time you level up, obviously your energy does, your total energy increases as well as it's replenishing. At the moment, it's a bit too hard for me to do the events, so I have to say to basically I'm trying to work on being able to improve my Digimon so I can do the events. You get missions as well. Done all these daily missions here. You can reset them or just wait for the 24 hours. Not too hard. Pretty good ways for you to get bonuses like friend points, Digimon, all that kind of stuff. And then you got missions which are ongoing as well. When you do certain criteria, you can get these rewards. And yeah, pretty easy, pretty simple, pretty fun to play. I'm quite new to it still, so far, so I've not spent anything. I don't intend to until I get further into the game, decide whether I actually do want to play it or not. But you can come in here and purchase coins to spend, as well as then buying items to help improve the game. Here's the hard drive to expand the number of slots you have. Continue capsules if you lose a game, and you can then continue where you are to finish off that level without restarting. Energies, which will just replenish all your energy, and obviously these special green tickets, which, as I showed you before in the Digi-Eggs, will help you get a 5 to 10 star, 1 to 9 star Digimon with the super tickets. And obviously you can purchase the 5 to 10 star using the in-game credit, and once again friend points you get from just playing, or from login rewards, or from people using your character, all those kind of things. So that'll be MyTyme. Please let me know what you think of this. I'm going to still play it some more regardless of if you want to see more of it or not. Obviously I've played it a little bit, so I haven't shown you the start of the tutorial. I might have missed a few things out. I'll try and fill those in as I play through. It seems quite easy at the moment, not too much to do. You can just pick it up, play it for 5 minutes, put it down, come again an hour later when your energy's replenished and everything, play a bit, put it down. Not too time consuming, not like some of the other supercard games at the moment. And if you like Digimon, then I'd recommend giving it a go and just seeing if it's for you. Well, thank you very much for watching. Look forward to seeing you guys if you want to see more of this or not in the MyTyme Play series. If I get a good response from it, then I will bring it out into its own series, try and put up videos maybe once or twice a week, and I will play it some more to actually progress through and see what happens as you get further on into the game, and I can then start doing some of the events and the harder levels. Thank you very much for watching, people. I've been MyTyme, and I'll see you all soon.